Hello and welcome. I am Ruijven, and today on Valheim Mod Reviews, I am taking a look at the mod Dragon Riders by the creator Yggdra. Check the timestamps below and see the tutorial on getting your very own dragon. First, shout out to John Raymond, Austria, who reached out to me on my channel page to suggest this mod. As always, I love getting suggestions and learning about new mods, and I look forward to your recommendations as well. The difficulty level of this mod is pretty simple, maybe a 2 out of 5. Go to the Thunderstore website to download the mod and drop it in your Bepanex plugin folder. Nothing else is needed to install. Using the mod is not difficult at all, just requires a little time to collect the required recipe materials. As far as updates and support, it seems to be updated regularly, and there's lots of info on both the Thunderstore website and by joining the Discord link. You can also check out a video created by Shieda in the link here at the top, where he goes into more details about the animation and graphics. Let's get to it. Does it uphold the game theme and integrity? Yeah, I think so. Taming select creatures in the wild is pretty standard, and these dragons already exist in the Valheim world, so it's not adding anything completely new. Is the mod balanced? Well, compared to other pets, the dragon has a huge health pool and does not die super fast. It also does not hit very accurately, so it's not much of a combat pet. As a means of transportation, I think the use of stamina and non-vertical controls balance the experience. Gathering the recipe materials limits the number of dragons you have, and they don't breed, so you won't be farming them like boars or wolves. I don't think getting a dragon is going to break your game experience. You will not be able to Targaryen your way through Valheim with this dragon. For usage, I'm going to use this mainly for exploring in PvE, but it would be really cool to see a PvP match where a squad descends on another while mounted, or maybe even an air arena battle. Is it compatible with servers? Yes, it works on both solo worlds and on my dedicated server. For shared servers, it does require upload to the server side and on all clients. I can tell there's been lots of thought and planning to develop this mod. Overall, I think this mod is really fun and a great addition. It will become one of my maintained mods that I keep around for a while. And my kids love it. They're super excited. It definitely earns my approval. Thanks again for the suggestion, John Raymond, Austria, and thank you to Yggdra for developing this mod. I would love to see a screenshot of you and your dragon. Click my Reddit link in the info below, and upload your screenshot to the Valheim Reddit post calling all dragon riders. And now for the tutorial. First, kill Motor several times. Motor drops the dragon heart crafting item, but it's a 50% chance that you will get a drop on it. It took me 2 kills to get it, and my server is set to double resources, so, well, I picked up 2. You will need a dragon heart for every dragon you create, and several motor trophies for each as well. While you are in the mountains, be sure to kill the snow mountain boar, as many as your bag will allow. These will feed your dragon. Do not right click on them though, you'll see why in a bit. First, craft the dragon essence. To craft the dragon essence, you will need 100 freeze glands from drakes around any mountain, and 30 spirit crystals which drop from the stone golems. The spirit crystals did not auto loot for me like everything else, so don't forget to manually gather those. 1 motor trophy and 1 stone golem trophy completes the dragon essence on the artisan table. By the way, the stone golem trophy has a 5% drop rate, so you may need to visit the mountains quite a bit. After you make the dragon essence, the motor's egg recipe will unlock. Here you will need the dragon's heart from motor, the dragon essence that you just created, 1 dragon tear, and 1 dragon egg. On the artisan table, craft the motor's egg and you will get a black dragon egg in your inventory. Take that to a fireplace and throw it nearby, just like the chicken eggs. It usually hatches pretty quickly, maybe about 30 seconds. And then you get this cute little dragon hatchling following you around. Use the same commands for the hatchling as any pet. Let it follow you around a bit, keep it well fed, and it will grow. Be careful not to take it into battle too much, as it will take damage and can be killed. The next step while you wait is to get 200 coins to make a gold bar on the forge. This will unlock the Electrum recipe, which takes 1 copper bar, 1 silver bar, and 1 gold bar to craft. After you make your first Electrum, it will unlock the Bone Saddle recipe. Then you'll find out you need 9 more Electrum for a total of 10 bars, plus 100 Bone Fragments, 50 Ancient Bark, and another Motor Trophy to craft the Bone Saddle. While my dragon grew, I built a blacksmith shop in my Plains village, which can be found at the link right above. Keep your hatchling happy and growing by feeding it the whole Snow Mountain Boar. Be sure not to right-click these boar in your bag or it will turn into boar meat and leather scraps, neither of which your dragon will eat. You can saddle the dragon when it loses the hatchling status, which takes about 5 in-game days. It will grow once again into a full-size adult dragon after a few more days. The saddle has cargo space, scaling in size to the size of your dragon. I suggest keeping some Snow Mountain Boar on hand for when you are exploring. Put the saddle on and you can ride your dragon. Be sure it is fed or the stamina will go down and not regenerate during your gliding. The controls are pretty simple. Press E to mount the dragon. On land, W to walk, R to run, spacebar to jump. Press F to start gliding from your current height. You may have to press it twice. In the air, R equals fly fast, which means you consume stamina. W will allow you to glide, which does not consume stamina, and actually regenerates if it is fed. In the water, R will allow you to swim. Swimming does take much more stamina than flying or running, and it does not regen while he's in the water. Also, you cannot control vertical movement with the dragon, such as you cannot fly directly up. You will need to find a rock, hillside, or mountain, jump off, then press F to go into glide mode. Your altitude will remain the same throughout unless you press F again and start to fall. From my experience, I've only been able to descend by pressing the F key to deactivate the gliding. It's not graceful, but it works. Other features also included in the mod are a troll mule sack, which took a little research, but you can tame the Snow Mountain Boar with Queen's Jam, then attach the mule sack to the tamed boar, add items to it like you would a cart, and the boar will follow you around carrying your items. It can take a little damage, but don't expect it to do much fighting for you. Snow boar will not reproduce on their own, so if it dies, you will need to tame another. The Viking beast horn allows you to summon your dragon when you blow it. The horn is made from a beast horn dropped from the Snow Mountain Boar. The dragon should be close in distance to hear your call. The other nice bonus with the mod is a set of indestructible dragon armor, including a chest, helm, and legs, as well as a dragon scale cape. Each piece has its own benefits, like sailing wind at your back, dragon leap, slow fall, and fire resistance. You will need to complete the final queen boss before you can make this armor, since it does take a queen trophy as part of the crafting materials. Well, that about wraps it up. Check down below for the list of mats to get your own dragon. I appreciate your questions, suggestions, and feedback, and I look forward to hearing from you. Until next time, happy adventuring.